A circle has the equation x² + y² equals 12.25. The point P lies on the circle. The coordinates of the point P are 2.1 and 2.8. The line L is the tangent to the circle at the point P. Find an equation of L. Give your answer in the form 𝑎𝑥 + 𝑏𝑦 equals c, where a, b, and c are integers. So what we can do is we're going to rewrite the equation of the circle as we're going to introduce x minus 0 whole square, the 0 the center of the circle, plus y minus 0 whole square equals 12.25 can be written as 3.5 square. So that's the radius of 3.5. So the center of the circle then is 0, 0. And if I were to draw the circle, a rough drawing, so with the center O at 0, 0, and there's a point P somewhere, that's the tangent line L. Point P has coordinates 2.1 and 2.8. So you see OP is a radius and that is perpendicular to the tangent. So we know that for a fact that radius is perpendicular to the tangent. Okay, so if I find the gradient of OP, then I should be able to find the gradient of line L, because I know that the product of the two gradients or slopes should be -1 because the lines are perpendicular. So if I say the gradient or slope of OP equals, it is y2 minus y1, so 2.8 minus 0 divided by 2.1 minus 0, that is 2.8 divided by 2.1, and that gives you, if you divide by 7, 4 divided by 3. So the gradient of line L would be the inverse of this with a minus, so that would be minus 3 out of 4. And therefore the equation of L can be written as y equals mx plus c. So m is the slope of the gradient, so it will be minus 3 by 4x plus c. Now we know the line L passes through this point 2.1, 2.8. So therefore we can write include the value of x and y to get what c would be. So we can write 2.8 equals 3 out of 4 or minus 3 out of 4 times 2.1 plus c. So we remove this decimal and we would get 28 out of 10 equals minus 3 times 21 out of 4 plus c. So we can write c is equal to 28 out of 10 plus 3 and 63 out of 4. So that would give me, so I have 40, 10 times 4 is 40 in the denominator, so 28 times 4, 112 plus 63, and that is 571 out of 40, so 175 out of 40, and that would give me if I divide it by 5, 5 times 3 is 15, 35 out of 8. So we know that C is 35 out of 8, and therefore L, equation of L, would be y equals 35 out of 8 x, no sorry, mx. The m is minus 3 out of 4 plus 35 out of 8. So we can multiply all throughout by 8, and then what we will get is 8y equals minus 3 times 2 to multiply it by 2, so minus 6x plus 35, or we can write 8y we write in the form 𝑎𝑥 plus 𝑏𝑦. Anyway, 6x equals 35, or we can write it as not 8y, 6x, make it correct. So therefore 6x plus 8y equals 35. So that would be the equation of the line L, where B, C are integers. So A is 6 and B is 8 and C is 35. So this is 6x plus 8y equals 35.